hood struts that Toyota forgot to install. A quick and easy must-have LC250 upgrade. So in today's quick project, we are going to be installing some hood struts. This is how it should have came from factory, but it didn't. So the friends over at CarTrimHome sent us over a set, and we're going to do a quick install. So this is what the kit comes with. You're going to get 2 sets of struts. I already installed one side just to figure it out for you guys, but it does come with 2 brackets as well. It comes with a washer, a nut, and then an extra washer there, or a lock nut I should say. You will need a trim removal kit, possibly. You need a 10mm and a 12mm socket just to get everything installed. Let's get to it. So the first step is going to be to remove this plastic trim that we'd have here. Just give it a quick pull and it pops right out. So as you can see, some of these tabs, or actually most of these tabs, stayed on. So that's when you're going to need the trim piece removal here, this tool, just to pop them out so you can put them all back in. So the next step is to put your bracket onto the hole that's nearest the middle bolt for the fender. It is empty. This is one of the clips will go in here, so you're just gonna have to take it off of the actual trim piece, so you won't need it. But here is the orientation. Make sure the bracket that you're installing always faces forward where the little ball is located. So you will have to put this lock washer on the bottom. You got a regular washer on the top, and then the bolt just screws on the top. This is a 10mm. So let's get to it. So the easiest way to do it is just to put your hand in there first, slide the bolts in at the bottom, then put the actual piece on top. We got the washer, and then just start threading it by hand. So once you got it started, you can kind of lower it a little more, and then there you go, so you don't drop the bottom wash nut. There it is. Once it's all hand tight, you kind of just aligned it to where you need it to be. It's self-aligned, so there's really no bad way to install this. You get your 10mm, and then you just start tightening it up a little bit. There's no specs on how tight to put it, so you know, use your judgment. It is aluminum, I think, so be careful with that. Don't over tighten. That should do it. Alright, so the following step is you're gonna have to remove the back bolt nearest the back of the hood, just so we can install this mount. Now just follow the angles of this. On the other side it's going to be the same thing. Make sure it sits like that so it follows the angles of the bracket itself. There's really no way to install this backwards. So you take your 12mm and you just kind of loosen this up. Well, that's righty tighty there. There you go. And there we go. So the next step is just to align this bracket onto there. Remember, make sure it follows the actual line of the hood mount, and then just put your bolt back in. Alright, once you have your bracket installed, this is what it should look like. It should follow the line of the hood latch here, with the ball towards the back. There are no torque specs, so just tighten this as tight as you can without over tightening, if that makes sense. And then we'll go ahead and install the strut here. So here's the strut. The thicker part of the actual strut goes towards the top, and the skinnier version of it would be aligned at the bottom. So you just kind of align it and then press in. There we go, slides right in. And then we do the same thing here at the bottom. You might have to push in a little bit just to get in there. And then there we go, slides right in, and that ain't going anywhere. So now you have everything aligned. We can go ahead and put back the plastic trim that goes over this. So once we're ready to put the trim back into place, just make sure you don't put the plastic clips on this side, because that's where the bolt is going to be. So we can just go ahead and add them to the rest of these. You don't have to worry about this one. Okay. So with that said, go ahead and just align all of your clips to the holes where they're going to be clipping into, and just push out. And there you go. You're installed. All right, as you can see, we have the hood latch back where it needs to be. The hood is still open, being held up by both these struts. So we have one on the passenger side and one on the driver's side. Like I said, there's no instructions, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And then you can go ahead and close the hood. Smooth. And there you have it. If you're looking to pick up a pair, check out the link in the description. See you on the next one.